Alright, welcome back everyone. This is where we're at so far. I still hadn't figured out why the head articulates like that, other than just your preference. I say, making some good progress here. Oh, forgot to plug in. Get the, I think, I gotta go back to the, and there we go. But if you're new here, this is what I do. I buy these sets and build them step by step in real time so you can see all my successes and all my failures and how I hopefully fix those failures. This one's been a fun set so far, sort of a little bit particular on the ribs here, but I'm hoping we're going to reinforce those a good bit today. I think it's going to do some concealing of the motor too, I believe. But this has been, like I say, this just sort of struck my fancy when I saw it, so I'm glad I picked it up. It's like I say, it's a fun build. It's a little, like I say, it's just fun. I say of course that's what all these things are to me. But I think, when it's all said and done, this is going to look really good. But we're ready for step 4, I believe. Where was that? And so we're going to actually right off the bat build a stand for this thing, so I don't have to lean it up against the wall, or hopefully not break any of those ribs. Let it fall down. Oops. But no other real news today, so let's just jump into building our stand. Pretty straightforward, I would say. Just popping these guys in. Make sure the writing's right side up on both of them. And this goes up from the bottom, sort of bind it all together. Pretty easy. And then we get some decorations going on it. Yep. Okay, so got a real fine sort of pinstripe around the edge, around one side, on one side. So that's the one they want facing out. And this just pops on. Stud there. And over here. Okay, I'm getting okay. For some reason my security camera gave me a notification there was somebody there, but then it's not. And this will contrast there, I think. That footing down is also, I guess, conceals the. I hadn't already colored those in black. Okay. It actually doesn't. I'm glad I did color them in. It doesn't cover the whole thing. Alright. That's everything locked in place for our stand. So then, okay, so we're ready to pop our boat onto it. All right, but so I'll get you here and get our. This is what we used to hold it on. The O-rings there is going to be what binds them in place. I'm trying to see here. Okay, so take our steel rod, run it down through our ribs here, line them all up. I think I see where they're going with this. Didn't expect that to work that well. I think what we're supposed to do, ease in one side, like that, and push it, and then drop it down in place on the other, and push it back through the other way. There it went. And we got some, got a little bit of slack on either side, then got a bit of a hinge action going now, so I can put the other one out and put those all, just put them on there to store it. And ease you guys in. I almost dropped it. This is one wise guy who wouldn't want to line up. And back through the other way. All right. I was not expecting that to go that well. And like I said, we just get either O-rings out here to hold that rod in place. Alright. And likewise, same thing over here. And the other. Alright. Well, that's nice. Are they good and stable now? Okay. Okay, so I just did all that. Okay. Separate set of instructions for both sides, separate pictures. And evidently you're just supposed to go straight through on the other side. Rather than, but it still works. Okay, I got some couple of medallions here. And I forgot to turn my wax on. So I'll just, let's see, is this gonna have, okay, fortunately this is good. This wax is going on where I had pre-waxed it with the other one, but I will still grab my little, I was gonna grab my, okay, yes, the bowl off the top of my wax thing. I was just rub that in there a little bit. Okay. And so you go on here. And you all the way in. Yeah, so it goes flush with our side there, essentially. And then this goes on top. Or hit the surface of this one a little bit, just on those edges, because it's going to be rubbing on the side, I believe. And you go in there. Hook that in a little bit. Okay. And over here for the same thing. And wax a little bit. And the same again, just a little. I'll probably spread some more liquid wax around this seam right here when I get going again, once that heats up and melts. So I just sort of hope some of it seeps in there, because it does take a little while to get going. Yes. But I think that concludes step 4. And that's all the boat work we're going to do tonight. It's getting even harder to fit in the screen with the stand on it. Well, I've got a little fudging I can do up there, but I think the next part's going to be the time-consuming part, because it's sort of intricate in lots of little pieces. Get you in there. Okay. Now, on to step 5. Let's see. You guys up. Got all kinds of goodies for this one. Evidently this part spins, because it's going to be attached to this guy, which looks like it attaches to that guy. Okay, get all our pieces separated here. I didn't sand those just because they're so small, and actually one of the other ones actually broke when I pulled it, so I've had to glue one of them back together already. So, but we start off here. And these two guys go in here and here. That's where they're pointing at. Yep. Ooh, I think, let me make sure I'm on the wrong side. Okay, so I got I'm swooping that way. I go in on this side. And this guy. And that. So, go down. That'll be a cool effect once it gets going. And then plastic guy. You through there. Well, actually, I'm going to take a look at the picture again. Yeah, like this. And the screws go in from the back, and this goes. I thought they were going to be okay. They're fairly snug. They're not like tight, but they're going on. Okay. I don't think they're tight enough to hold on to it, but I don't think they're going to be like. I wouldn't trust them structurally. Yeah, because that one's real loose. They're just supposed to sort of hold it. Oops, that's the other one. That goes. That's the short one that goes with you. Focus. I think the glare confuses my camera. I'm constantly changing the distance from the lens this piece is. Last one. Okay. Okay, now what do I do? Okay. These guys are supposed to match up those squares with these squares. So like that. That should match the screws up with the holes on the spokes here. Okay. So, okay, this will actually work better if I do it sitting down. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Now, punch this in. Hopping around on it. Let's see. Alright, I think they're all seated. And set them down now. Alright. Now, what do I do? Okay, got this guy, little screw. Let's, yeah, get on the, we're supposed to line, okay. Yep, it goes on this side. Supposed to make sure these holes all line up here. Down the middle. And actually, where am I? It's not teeny tiny enough. Where'd that little teeny tiny screwdriver should, yeah, dropped right in there. Make sure it lines up. Yep. Oh, we got good. Yep. So that's I think that'll look cool going around in the background. All right. Now, let's see, do we come? And, okay, I guess we're just I thought we were. Oh, we're making another one. I thought they were all going to be one big piece. Evidently, it's going to be two. Okay. Do that again. See if I can figure out a better system. Well, that did work fairly smoothly. I don't think I pulled the shorter screw. Which one was that? That is bag 4. You go, nope, that's not where you go. You go with this one. In there, so I can keep you straight. And put you back in the bag. Okay, but looks like same thing again. Got nope, this one goes the other way. It looks like, yeah, this one goes. Or was that the same? I can't remember. No, it's different. They're gonna be turning against each other. I bet will look cool. Okay, I hope they are anyway. Okay. I'll be honest, this is the last piece I pulled because I thought this was going to take a lot longer, so I may have to pull some more pieces and to keep going if it don't. Especially since I've already done this and I know how I'm going to do it. Alright, so you're there. And you. Like this. There we go. The screws are going in on this side this time. Okay. Yeah, there's. I think that's a different one. That yeah, just roll them down together. They're just spacers. They're not. As long as they're taking up the right amount of space. Like I said, though, that's the first issue I've had with these things, and I think that's just because those pieces are so small, and that's that. It's made out of that the particle wood, not the plywood. It's not quite as stable on small pieces for sure. Okay. Now, let's see, lay that down there and line up our holes there. Started in the. Alright, I think that's it. I think that's all of them. Alright. That all set. And you let's put tiny screwdriver in first. Oops, let my SD card fill up. I didn't run out of time, just ran out of space. Okay. Sort of silly that I should have just pulled some more pieces instead I did this. Okay, so you're good, you're good. Alright, so now we got two. Okay, they're not opposites. Okay, they're opposites, but when you flip them facing each other, they're going to be. I hope they go against each other, because that will be a good look. But we shall find out. Let's see. Let me. How involved is step 6? Let's see. Very involved. Maybe not. Okay, I can install. I can get through, I think, thrilling videos here. Let's see. I thought there was, okay, there's 7. It's on 27. Step 6 is, okay, 10 pages. So yeah, I can't do that. All right, I can get started on step 6. So let me check. I can do. There's no real good breaking spot either. It's okay. Okay, I can do 5 more pages. Yeah, I'll do half of step 6. All right, so let me go grab those pieces, and I will be right back, and we'll do half of step 6 tonight. Okay, starting off, pop these guys into, this guy into that guy. Sometimes easier said than done. There it goes. Okay. Everybody gets down nice and snug. And then it says we're supposed to wax both sides, I guess around here is what they're talking about. My wax has finally melted while I've been fiddling around doing all this other stuff, so let me grab some of that and just got this sort of highlighted around here, so that's where I'm going with it. More in the middle, why not? And then this is also yellow over here, so I'll go around here. Usually do a better job of explaining. Yep, that's excess wax, so that's going to go everywhere once it gets going. Then take these guys, the end of the colors. Just realized I was way too far away here. Now, take E6B, which is not you. That's E6A. Grab the wrong one. Yeah. Okay, let me go grab E6B, and I'll be right back with that. Okay, got the right piece now. So E6B, for some reason, goes into E1A. Let's see, like here, and we got that little diamond pattern on there that goes over top with the little circles on here go on top. So that there. Okay, you, I guess all the way down. And supposed to wax here. This guy. Oh, better coverage on this side, maybe. Take one of these. You go up bottom there. And F8. Where is it? That's F6, so it's this one. Okay, and this goes. Okay, so that goes into that slot there. It's on, yep, above, and then down here, on top of that, so it's sandwiched in there. Now, over here, more wax down on this end. Okay. Here, there's upsweep going up, and you go through here, up through that one. So, okay. Now, we may have to go, may not make it through 5 pages. It's a little more involved than I thought it was. This is what I thought the other stuff was going to be like. At least we got all these pieces to use. Okay. So, take our shim. You go on top of here. And collar down onto you. And same thing, other shim there. Collar down onto you. And let's see, are we supposed to? Okay, so these are just a little loose up here. Not. Okay. Once you get that done, pop these guys back out. And that's where the rest of these pieces come in. Okay. Now, these guys get the double. All right. Wait a second. Oh, we're supposed to pull. I got to pull another piece out. We're evidently this is a technique I've not seen before. This is okay. So let me grab something and be right back. Okay, we're supposed to take board H, lay it down on the table. Not sure why, but that's what it says to do. So let me step out of the way, zoom in as far out as I can. Okay, it does make it side to side. Okay. It says these guys go into these holes here. I've never done anything like this, so I'm very intrigued. I'm going to take F6, put them on here and here. Okay, okay, so that's a guide for this piece. Okay. These guys go in here and here, but waxed first. I think it's insides first, and then where that is going to be. Okay. Now I'm starting to see what they're doing with this wax, because this is going to have that, it's going to be rubbing against these pieces. So okay, I got all those in. Now which way goes forward? What diamond side goes forward? This up a little bit further. Okay, then C5 goes in there. That's our guides. And G8 is on top of them. I forgot to color that one in, but I'm going to let it ride. Okay. Now, I have any more of the... But I had some more of those. Okay, I got some more collars to put on. Okay, so I got my shim. You go on here again. And here. And a couple more of these guys out. Now we put, okay, so these end pieces go in top of the shims, or stretch them out. They got it lined up like that. Yeah, it's didn't show a little column of wax that was inside that. Okay, so you down, snug in there, you snug here. Okay, all that done, we pop our shims back out. Okay, and that should be all bound together. It says to, oh. I think we're working our wax in now. Okay, just do it. Yeah. Way too much wax in there, so it's going to take a second. Okay, it's smoothing up now. One side is. Okay, that seems to be better. Okay. Plenty of excess wax left over. That's our, I'm not even sure what that structure is. That's probably the side of the boat. Did we get to install it yet? No, we're going to make the other side now. That's what we're due to do. Let's see here. Let me go. I've had to stop and start so many times. Let me see how long this is going on, and then we'll decide whether I'm going to continue. Okay, I've got my eye in, but I forgot to color. Okay, I did the rest of them. I just forgot this one. So I'll do this real quick. These ridges and stuff. This one's hard to color anyway, so it's not gonna. I don't do. Okay. All that's going to be on the. So I'll just do this. Alright, I think that's okay. A little bit more right there, I think. Okay. Now, back toward regularly scheduled program. Okay, so go. Okay. This. Here. Okay. One all in. And then try and get a lighter coat of wax on it this time. I just slap it all down. A little bit lighter. Spread it out a little bit maybe. And likewise, just spread it out a little better maybe, hopefully. Okay. And put these on their collars. And let's see here. This one. 6A. And then that. Yeah, it's pretty close to. Okay. Okay. Oh, and then wax here. Touch and let it spread, maybe. That may be the way to do it. Just rub it in with my fingers. Okay. Now, one of these guys. Oops. You. Yeah. Move it around a little bit before I get it all engaged, so it'll maybe help spread the wax out. Yeah, I'll go on F6. That's you. Yep. Same thing back here. Got you up there. You're supposed to get a little wax on you too. Okay. Yeah, that seems to do a pretty good job of spreading it. It's thinner. Okay, so go through there. Now, another F6. Nope, no F6 on the back. Just shim and color. And shim color. And they're installed, pop them back out. Now, these guys get the double dose. And we're going to bring in our H doodad. There, you guys into your homes. And then I think that's going to end up being the method too. Neater with it maybe. Spread it out a little bit while it's still semi-melted. A little bit in there. Let's see. Yeah, that seems to be working pretty good. Inside. All right. Done lost my place. Okay, here we go. Got our diamond on this side. So F6 on first. And C5. And y'all to C5. That wax out a little bit more. Just stay in there. Do it. All right. Now G8 on top. And let's go. They do line up. Okay. Now, shims and colors. Move these back and forth a little bit while it's still in the form, maybe. That might help me out. Got those. Yeah, that seems to be a much better way of doing it. And then moving around a little bit in there. All right, so let me actually, that worked pretty good. Let's see if I can't line those guys back up and try that, make sure this is. Oh, other way. Okay. Burnish that wax in a little bit. Alright. Okay, so that's the first one. This is the second one. I believe we're done with this for now. And our shims. Go there. Now, okay, we get to install these bad boys in with, this screw. I need, I'm assuming 2 of them, one for each side. Okay, get her both back out. Maybe. There she comes. Alright. Now. Okay, so we got her. Let's see, the other one first. Because we want our diamond facing front, valve thing going down, and our little spiky dudes out. So where do you line up at? Okay, so this guy, this notch goes onto the front rib here. So that's the one you want to line it up with. Get you up. All these other. I think this will probably be the hardest part of the whole build. Getting all them ribs lined up is going to be tricky. Especially if this thing keeps falling down like that. Let's see. Let's see which ones aren't. Oops, you're on the wrong side of it. Okay. I think most of them just dropped in for me there. Okay. Not going to argue with that. If I can just get this to... Oh. And it slid right on. I got to get you, the rest of you to go on. Okay, that's getting irritating. Let me just run this screw in there. I got my, maybe this will hold it up, get it out of the way. Down. Okay, I thought I was making progress there, but I'm not lined up here. Okay, let's pop you back off. Okay, so. Okay. It's hard to tell where it's not. Okay, well that one's obviously wrong because it's going way. Okay, oh, this is okay. It's there's a hook on this end and it's on the wrong side of it. Okay, that might be part of my issue too. Okay, yeah, they're gonna. Okay, that's what it is. Those. I'll show you here in a second, maybe. Okay, my issue was this This one here, it's supposed to got the notch for it. And I'd been hooked on the inside of that, and that's how I was stopping it from lining up all these other guys. But now, what are we doing here? Oh, what's that? There's no. Okay, that. Okay, so this. Oh, okay. Yeah, you were supposed to put this screw in at the. Yeah. Oh, well. Yeah, it just slides through. I'm assuming it's going to go into this flywheel. Okay, so that's that side done. Let's see if the other side does any better. It ought to. Now that I know what I'm looking for. Okay, so first things, pull our arms up, get them lined up, and run that screw through them to keep them out of the way, hopefully. Okay, now we go into our ribs. Yeah, that should be it. Down there, okay. Get you on the right side of those guys. You. You're in, and then you're in. All right. Cool. Like I said, that was much easier. I think once you know what you're sort of looking to do. Yeah, we got the sides of our boat sort of starting up here. Still got to put, I think there's at least one more sheet to obscure it. There, yeah, that's making some real progress there. It seems like this is a good spot to stop. Let's say it's got, yeah, that's, where was, oh yeah, let's see if I can force some wax down into our little section there that I was talking about earlier. Wish I'd thought of this before I put that on. Where I just rubbed it onto the solid wax, just sort of. Okay, just get a little on that corner and just run it around. See if hopefully it'll go in. But anyway, I think that's enough for tonight. Got us a good solid structure plus a couple of whatever these decorations turn out to be. Obviously got the gear teeth on there, so I'm assuming it ties into our motor down there. But anyway, that seems, like I said, that seems like a good place to stop. So thanks for watching, everybody. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share. Do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another. Stay safe. And I'll see you next time.